Welcome back to the Mid-Year YouTube channel. In today's episode, we're bonding a pair of quarter panels on the C2 Corvette, so be sure to stick around. So before we glue the quarter panels on this thing, I wanted to show you a tip here. If you don't have a copy of this book or the disc version, you definitely should get this. They have one for the back end and they have one for working on the front end. They're very handy to have, especially if you've never done this kind of work. It just has lots of good tips for removing panels, replacing panels, making repairs. So this is a really good tool to have in your arsenal, and I did use it a fair bit whenever I was learning how to install the rear deck, quarter panels, and taillight panel. So we have the taillight panel installed. We had to use several screws in here to keep the deck and the taillight panel even, and now the glue is pretty much hard, so we moved the car out to the middle of the garage. So now we can start to pull off the clamps. It's been about 5 hours since we glued this. All this stuff is nice and hard. So we'll get the clamps off of here, get the excess glue removed, and we'll start fitting up the quarter on this side, make sure the car is still squared, still level. Before we do that, check our measurements. So the owner and I, Hunter, spent about 40 hours in 3 days cranking on this thing, did a lot of mocking up, testing panels, and it really paid off because 2 days of mocking up, grinding, fitting, trimming, full mock-up, double checking our measurements paid off because in a day we were able to glue on the rear deck, get the rear cross member for the deck installed, the taillight panel. We had the 2 quarter bonding strips. We got this quarter panel in the bonding strip that wraps around here, mocked up the exhaust valance, got the flanges on both sides. So it was a really productive weekend. I'm really happy with the way this quarter fits and the deck. So now everything's all cured up. I'm gonna take these clamps off, and I already checked this, but the door does open. A nice little tip is to put some foil tape in the door jamb. That way you don't accidentally glue your door shut. I need to install this latch pillar for good. Right now I just have it mocked up in place, so I need to pull it out. I need to rough up this area right here because whenever we do our work in the door jamb to get the quarter area all blended together, we're going to need to either add or subtract some material here. We also need to add a good bit of adhesive in this area to help fill this void, bring this out, just get everything blended together. So I have to rough that up, and then I also need to rough the area up down here where it bonds in this corner. have the passenger side quarter panel mocked up. The main thing to take note of is to make sure your body line is even. Measure from your wheel lip, from the flattest point. Don't go in the radius. Try to measure from the flattest point to the ground, and the same thing towards the back to the ground to make sure it's not slanted, and make sure this side is pretty close to even with the other side. They should be within probably a 1/4 inch or so. Make sure it flows nice with the deck. Go to the back, make sure that it curves properly with all 3 of these panels. Make sure this body line's looking good around the bumper. Then a big thing is if you're doing a quarter panel, one or both, make sure you have your exhaust panel in here, because this will help set your angle down here. So you see we have a nice tight gap through here, which I really like that. And also this bonding strip is just kind of flopping in here. I didn't put this other clamp in here, so it's just kind of hanging out. So all this will tighten up really nice. I'm happy with these gaps. The only thing I need to do is trim a little bit off of this quarter. Probably this deck is a little bit long. So the passenger side quarter panel fitting about as good as it's going to. The door gap is nice and even the whole way down. Body line's even, so it's pretty much level. It's about the same as the other side. This line continues nicely onto the back of the car. There's a nice gap in here, just like the originals had. The Misfit had a pretty sizable gap, you could see, since all the paint had worn off. So I'll get ready, and I think what I want to do is glue this bonding strip, this white, off-white panel. I want to glue this in first, so I'll drill a couple of holes to locate this in place. And then I'll also drill a couple holes in the quarter panel, probably one here, and then one at the front. That'll help me locate this quickly whenever I go to install it. So last night I got the passenger side quarter panel glued on. Really happy with the way it turned out. It's just as nice as the driver's side. All the gaps look really good. Door gaps look good. I haven't, yep, it's glued shut a little bit, so I'll have to break the door free here. But that's why I use foil tape, just so it doesn't get stuck to the fiberglass. It might just pop open. There it goes. Just down here a little bit, but I worked on smoothing out the adhesive here last night before I let it harden, so that way it's a pretty nice transition. So it will need a little bit of buildup in here, but overall it has a nice gap. Nothing that can't be worked on a little bit. So now I'm going to get the clamps off, get the screws out, and then we'll start grinding this area to get it ready to do the seams on it, get the body all blended together so it looks like one smooth body. But that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. This car is coming along real quick. In one of the next videos you're going to see, we're going to do some work on the seams, get this whole thing blended in together. We're going to make sure these screw holes don't come back. And then in another video, we're going to install the front end and get this thing ready to go home. So I got a lot of work to do. I'll catch you guys later. So you can see in this picture, he's using a piece of panel tape to hold the quarter panel in place, but he never really defines what panel tape is. It is trademarked though. Oh, here we go. Panel tape. Panel tape can be purchased from your local hardware store. It's called duct tape. Oh, well, why didn't you just call it duct tape? Why'd you trademark your own name here? Oh, whatever. The best tip I have is to make sure the car is level. Make sure take measurements from the frame to the ground to make sure it's sitting even, and then take measurements from the wheel lip down just to make sure that the fender is, even, and it's also the same side to side. Make sure your doors are aligned properly. If you're building a car like we are, where it's pretty much a base Birdcage and we're putting everything on it, get your doors in place, your deck lid, make sure the deck fits, the deck lid fits the deck, make sure the doors fit that, make sure the front end jives with that. We used a string to check to make sure our body line was even the whole way across. You don't want to start gluing one panel until you kind of test everything. Even though our front end's not exactly where it needs to live, it still needs tweaking. It was close enough to tell us that we can cheat the front end around to get it to line up with the door. So that told us the door was in the right place, which told us the quarter, the deck lid, the taillight panel, the exhaust valance, then wrap around to the other side, the same stuff. We want to make sure everything flows together. You don't want to glue this on and then you realize the taillight panel's low. We took a bunch of measurements to make sure that everything was level back here. So the more time you spend in the measurement and tweaking phase, you'll have a lot easier time whenever you actually go to glue it and you can trust, what you did. So you could probably get away without using screws, but I'm gonna go and fill the seams in this car regardless. So, I put a couple holes in it. I'll go and I'll grind this. I need to strip a little more paint, but I'll go grind this area, blend it with fiberglass. That way the seams don't show up later in life. So I'm going to address that anyway. So I really don't care if there's a couple screw holes in here. We'll get that dialed in. The taillight panel would have been kind of hard to clamp down properly without screws. So we just went ahead and used them for the same reason. So I'll do the same approach to the side after I do a little bit of sanding.